Good morning, everyone. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Inspiration for Today. It's so a pleasure. And you can see we're on site today in a place I have not been before, but we're in the home of Barbara Gardner. And so, Barbara, thank you so much for allowing us to come in here.
I'm happy to have you.
You have an awesome story to tell, and I'm anxious for our folks to get to hear it. But even before we do, so folks, I'm going to lean over here. I wanted to read a verse. Barbara's thing, or one of her hobbies, are bells. So today we're going to talk about bells. So Barbara, I went and looked up, a bell's been important to the Lord over time. And I mean, it was kind of educational to me. But even on the priestly garments, back when Aaron was the first priest, God put instructions into the book of Exodus. Listen to this. And they made bells of pure gold. Do you have any pure gold?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But anyway, price of gold today. But it says, and they made bells of pure gold and attached them around the hem of the garments that the priests wore. Yes. It's fascinating to me. So bells, since that was written about 4,000 years ago, bells are not a new invention. Yes. So in light of that, we're going to see her whole collection in just a moment. But I asked Barbara if she would pull out, how many? 5 of your 5 favorite bells. Why don't you start in?
Okay.
What do you got?
This one, my first husband, Donald Howe, he's the one that thought I should have a bell collection. And this is the first one he bought me. And I love it. And I went to wash it the first time, and I went like that, and just took a hunk right out of it.
Wow.
But I still love it as much as I do the first one that...
Let's listen to that.
Yeah, it still rings.
It does, and it's beautiful. I wish you could see the fine etchings
Yes.
in the glass.
It's very, very thin.
Very thin. Okay, well, I'm going to set it carefully right here.
And then I have a grandson that is very concerned with 3D printing.
Oh.
And this is the first bell he made me, and it has my names and his names on it. And that was the first, and that was 3 years ago, I believe. Then this last year, he made me this one.
No way.
And it's got my little kitty cat on top of it. And it's got my name across here. But he did that on his printer.
Can I?
Sure.
Now, it doesn't ring as nicely as the other.
He's got a little bell in it, but...
Yeah,
And he couldn't find one for this one, but he did.
But it's so interesting. So this is made with a print, like
he
the
puts it in on the computer.
computer generated.
Right, and then it comes out. I think he said it took 36 hours for that one to be made.
Oh my gosh.
So, and then I have. Well, I'll do this one. My little granddaughter was 4 years old when she made this for me. So it's kind of extra special.
Yes. Handmade.
Yes. And this one, my other granddaughter brought me from New York when she was out in a gymnastics tournament.
So this one, as you can see, Statue of Liberty. And it does.
It does ring. Yes.
Yeah, it does. It does. Very nice.
That's the 5.
That's the 5. Okay. So Barbara, how many bells do you have?
438.
Are you sure that's the right number?
We just got through washing them, and it took us 6 hours to wash them.
438
Yes.
bells.
Uh-huh.
And you washed every one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I washed them. My caregiver took them out of the cabinet, and I washed them and dried them, and then he put them back in the cabinet.
Well, let's walk over.
And he counted as each shelf we washed, he counted them.
So you can look at the bells. So Barbara, then go ahead and tell me about, we have 7 shelves of bells.
Right. The first one, Crystal, is October for my birthday. And then the second one was my first grandchild's birth. And the third one is the Crystal Cathedral, because that's where we got them. And they're nearly all crystallines. And
So the top row shelf is all crystals.
crystal.
Wow.
This shelf here is more of a love shelf.
A love shelf.
Hugs and kisses, and these are mothers, and then there's my birthday, and
Yeah, it says happy birthday, and then October is mother. Some are really little.
oh yes. Well, we get down.
Oh,
We get down to the Christmas shelf.
look at those little ones.
Those 12 are hand painted.
Is that right?
Yes.
By a friend or?
My sister-in-law had a friend in
Wow.
Michigan
Yeah,
do
yeah.
them.
And so this whole shelf is about Christmas?
Yes, this whole shelf. And now these silver bells, these are toll silver. There's 4 of them.
Oh.
And when my husband started this, he said, now we're going to have a bell each year. But when he started them was in 1980, and he passed away in 84. So I've got
Oh, you got
those.
4. Okay, okay.
So that's my Christmas shelf.
And now they're not only, they're getting bigger too, as we, at least to this level. What is the next one down?
Well, this is just an assortment.
Okay.
There's our 25th wedding anniversary bell. That's spatial.
Well, these kissing bells.
Yeah, kissing cousins. And that's probably, well, I've got a couple that are alike.
Yes.
And then there's my in-laws' 50th anniversary. And this Sew in Love is S-E-W love, because I had done some sewing for her, and I would
Oh.
not accept money, so she bought me a bell.
Wow.
Now we start here, and this is all out of the state or country.
Oh, international, I would call them.
Yes.
Yes.
It's,
Is there a favorite from there, or?
well, my Ireland ones that Jimmy gave me, but I can't find it.
Well, this is a unique one. Well, they're all so unique.
Right.
It's blue, and then that's, boy,
I've got Illinois, where I'm from, and
yeah,
every time we would go drive back to Illinois,
yeah.
we would stop and pick up a bell. So I've got a lot of bells from
Well,
there.
just briefly, what are the other shells?
Well, this is just kind of a mixture too.
Okay.
But this one down below here, now I have in the back, can you see there's a huge bell, and that come from the Philippines. I had Philippine caregivers, and one of them
Oh.
brought me that.
Okay.
And I have a dinner bell, a cowbell, a teacher's bell.
All right. Well, before we injure something, we're looking, all of us getting down so low. Now, is those part? Are those bells?
No,
No,
those
those are. Well, Barbara, we have been amazed at your collection. Thank you for sharing it with us. I know that these bells have brought joy in your life, haven't they?
Memories, many memories.
Because they bring back memories of
Yeah.
even how you got them,
Right.
who gave it to you.
And where they come
Isn't that awesome?
from. And it's awesome to hear your story about
Yeah.
them being
Yeah.
for so many years ago.
Hey, Laguna Woods, thank you for tuning in today. And we're going to do one more show with Barbara tomorrow and get a little bit more of her story. See you then. Thank you for tuning in today.
You may have the joy bells ringing in your heart, and the peace that from you never will depart. Walk the straight and narrow way, live for Jesus every day. He will keep the joy bells ringing in your heart. Joy bells ringing in your heart. You will have the joy bells ringing in your heart. Take the Savior here below, with you everywhere you go. He